Okay, everyone, this is part two of our hive on July after convention. And now we're going to introduce Bronwyn, and she's going to talk about our brochure for July and give you a lot of great tips on why you should place an order with Jafra this month. Go ahead, Bronwyn, take it away.
Well, thank you so much, Vicki. And it is so exciting to hear what everybody has to share about attending the Jafra July 2025 conference. And I wasn't there. I thought about all of you each day as to what is going on, looking at the agenda and really thinking about your experience. I just want to, before I get into the July book, I just want to make comments about some things that were said on the previous recording, and that is regarding percentages. Many had shared about the new biolab coming out, and I'm not here to get into about product training, but I just want you to know that some of our biolab products have been repackaged. And this is a repackaging that has taken place within 1 year of its introduction. Because if you remember, last July is when we first got introduced to the biolab line. And what they've done is, if you look at the new packaging, comparing it to the original one, you will see that a percentage has in the font has grown larger. And I think the reason for that is when you look at a label quickly, your eye glances through, but there's always going to be something that pops out to you. And I think this was really smart. If you open your book to page 4 and 5, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Is that on the eye serum and the facial serum, when you look at it, that blue percentage pops out. And that's what they want the consumer's eye to look at. So you will read the label and see what is the potency in this product. Because when people ask me about Biolab, I'm like, oh, this is really potent products. So you give them some extra information on it. So that's what I want to point out about the percentages, what Sarah had mentioned. The other thing was mentioned was about the focus of the social media and AI. And I have seen this trend going on literally, it's been like a year and a half. And some of us on this call today are also those that might link into a Tony Robbins session. And those that do listen in, you know he has been focusing on the last 2.5 years, social media and AI. When he started talking about this AI a year ago, it just really turned me off. I listened to it, but I'm like, oh, come on. And it's because I didn't know enough about it. And as we are exposed to AI daily, more than you can imagine. And our kids in school today are also very much being taught the curriculum and everything about AI. So we need to make that cheese move and get with it and learning what we are being taught. So we are right up there with the flow. Okay, Vicki, let's
Hey,
go to
Bronwyn,
the.
hold on just a minute. I'm going to pause because I didn't have the brochure opened up. So just let us do
Okay.
all. Okay, here we go. Let's go into sharing my screen, and we are going into the catalog. That was smooth.
Okay, so looking at the front cover, it says Sunshine and Sparkles. And what I've done to my front cover is along the side, I put the word consultant. And I do it in a very bold black marker so that I know the book that I've done all my personal markings in is my consultant copy. The other thing I did is on the right-hand side where it says Jafra and you see the logo, right next to the logo in my bold black marker, I wrote the word July. And the reason I did that, even though it is on the lower corner on the left side, is when you pick up your June book, the color orange is on the cover. And when you pick up your July book, the background is that orangey coral color. So you don't want to get the 2 months mixed up when you're talking with your client. You want to make sure you have your July book. Okay, so Vicki asked me to just give you a rundown and a preview and then highlight the book. And maybe each week we're going to go a little bit more in depth. So what I'm going to talk about right now is what's in the book and what are our percentages. In the percentages, we have 55%. There's 2 offers. Vicki, just stay on the cover and then I'll tell you when to turn a page, okay?
Okay.
In the 50%, we have 6 offers, and 45%, 10 offers, 40% is 9 offers. Now, I hesitate after 40% because I want to tell you that over 1/3 of the offers in the July book is at 40% or higher. So this is a great book with a total of 70 offers. At 35%, we have 4 offers. At 30%, 20 offers. That is a lot of offers. Let me tell you, when a department store is offering me something at 20%, I want to be there. This is 30%. That's outstanding. I thank Jafra for doing that. 25%, 8 offers, 20%, 4 offers, 2 offers at 15%. And there are 5 offers at no percent. We're just promoting a regular product. And the way they did that was very carefully, cleverly done. So total of 70 offers. And what's in the book? We have a new look for several of our products. There are 7 products that are labeled New Look by Jafra. We have 2 new products. We have 20 free gifts. That's a lot. That is like a very high number of free gifts compared to some of our previous promotions in other first and second quarter. Limited time is 3. We have to pay attention to when a product is limited time because sometimes it's a new introductory product to us, but it's not in the line yet. It could be later down the road, but limited time is this month and we don't know about the future. Queen bee tips. They put in 5. They have went higher this month. And queen bee tips are areas where they want your client to be aware of something. So there's 5 of them this month. And of course, our wonderful page of the business kit opportunity with the QR code. That's one of my favorite pages in the entire book. Okay, so what am I going to highlight? Vicki, we're going to go to page 12. And on page 12, if you have your book, you can open it. Maybe you want to mark something in it. It's going to the royal jelly icon pieces. Another page, Vicki. Flip.
How's that? No? No,
I don't.
16.
I can't read at the bottom what page you're on.
We're
No,
on
it's okay.
Now I got it.
One more the other way.
Back.
Going back. Going back. Go back 1 page. There we are. Okay, here we are. This is I really want to say, is the biggest offer of the entire book. It really, really is. And the reason is you can select 3 products for $102. And remember, when I talk, I'm only talking, what is the best deal? 1 or 2 for $92, pretty good, but heck, $10 more and I'm getting another product. Another product could be a $63 royal jelly. Yes. Okay, what I love about this offer is there is no purchase limit. And as you know, there have been some previous months where we have had offers similar to this, but you're only allowed 1 each per product. So this is a fabulous, fabulous offer. A 50% consultant, $51. If you're a 40% consultant, $61.20. It is a steal deal because at $61.20, you're still getting it less for a full price of your 1 ounce of that royal jelly. Plus, you're getting 2 more gifts. So 40% consultants, let them know this. This is a great deal. It's a great opportunity. Those eye capsules are $57 each, and you can get 3 of them for $102. As a consultant, $51. Come on, it's a steal deal. I absolutely appreciate this offer. And yes, I am letting my clients be very much aware of this. Okay, so another big deal that is going on this month is on page 39. And page 39 is where our makeup things are. There we are, Vicki. That is page 39. And oh, Jafra did this so well because they highlighted, which you don't see them do very often, in yellow, what the best deal is. And this truly is the best deal. In working with our brush sets, we very rarely, maybe once a year, get a good price on the entire set. This whole set is for $59. The retail value is $101. Your client is saving 40%. I'm saving a lot more. At 50%, I can have this whole set for $29.50. This is a steal. This is below cost, let me tell you. $29.50 if you are a 50% consultant, which I hope everybody is, and if not, I hope you're aiming for that. At a 40% consultant, you get this deal for $35.40. You're still getting a great savings. So let's give you a little challenge. Let's say you're going to focus on this and you're going to sell it. If you sold 8 sets, it would come up to $472 retail. You have already met your $450 goal from July 1st to the 15th so that you can receive free gifts from Jafra. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Let's go back to talking about the whole brush set. When you are working with clients, you do want more than one set. You yourself may want more than one set. You may want multiples of, I want multiples of everything, but I really go through my foundation brush, even though I clean it and all that, I do need to replace that the most. The other 2 sets says an eye brush trio and a face brush set. Those are great sets. They really are. But why not get the entire set? Buy 2 of them so that you can show one to client and they can look at it and feel it and touch it and all that, and then a brand new set for yourself. These will make excellent Christmas gifts. And as a consultant, you can very much afford these sets today because you're going to put it away Christmas in July right now for December. It's a great opportunity. Also, I was thinking about, they had titled this as Artist Tools. Yes, these are our tools for makeup. And when you are doing a makeup demo or you're doing a makeup online, you're showing something, even if it's quick, even if it's 30 seconds, always have our tools working with you. One of the tools that we don't see very often is that blender sponge. That would be something, if someone is buying this set, I decided I'm going to offer them the blender sponge at 50%. It's not costing me anything. If they're paying 50% for that, that's $5.50 because the blender sponge is $11. But that gives them then a total artist tool kit for them to have in makeup. Maybe if they bought a skincare set or multiple color products, I'll just give them that blender sponge absolutely free as a gift because it's our business and that's how we can do it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is this is reminders because this is already the 7th of July, and we have 1 week before the cutoff of our free shipping on the 15th. So if you're placing your order, when you come to the end of it, you have an option to purchase a hostess gift for $9. Right now, Jafra is offering 2 products. So you can select if you want that volcanic mask or if you want the Jafra Skin Cleanser Balm, $36 retail, and you can get that for $9 when you check out. So don't forget to do that. Don't forget to look at your levels. Did you put a $300 order in? Don't forget your royal jelly for $19 because that's a very special price. And your hostesses, of course, if they are placing an order, let's say you have a client who placed a single order that went up to $300, $400, $500, because I know some of us have orders like that. Make sure you're offering and sharing what opportunities that they can get special prices of royal jelly, $19. Well, when Jafra, if you look at the very end, when we see how Jafra promotes our try it and they'll buy it and the party special, the prices for clients can be a little bit higher. And that is to cover your costs for hosting the party or whatever else you are doing for your clients. So you want to be aware of those prices that are in the host program and what we're offering it to clients for. But don't miss your level 2 at $39 where you can select 2 things, and level 3 at $49 where you can select 3 things. And of course, when you put in a $600 retail for 3 of the Defy product for $59. Okay, this month party offers is for $22. You can get a Revitalize Toning Essence and a cotton bag. So you get about 50 pads in your cotton bag. That together is a $63 value, $22. Don't miss that. Don't click through checking out too fast. Try it and buy it is a trio. It's the pedicure trio for $22. It's a $59 retail, and you're getting the foot polish, the foot balm, and the wild orchid gel lacquer, and that's with a $400 retail. Right now, we have free shipping from now until through the 15th, free with a $200 retail or more. If it is less than $200, you pay $15.
Thank you.
And in July, from the 16th to the 31st, it's $15 on your first order. Additional is $8. Remember right now, between now and July 15th, a 450 retail order, Jafra is giving you a 3-piece free gift that is $77 retail value. Don't miss on that. If you're aiming for that 400, stay in the VIP, do an extra more, get more brush sets. One more for $59 and you meet that 450 retail order and you will get a home Malibu spray, which is a $40 retail. You will get a sarong to wear or you can gift it, and a after sun relief for $27, which is a limited time product. We also have that started today is there's 4 products that went for this week only. I'm not going to go into detail on it, but sometimes we forget. Friday's the last day when we have our weekly specials. Some people miss it because it's like, oh, I didn't know it was just for a week. And this quarter, starting in July, August, and September, we have a brand new business kit to offer. If you're a VIP and you didn't get it yet, well, I'm sorry you missed it last month because you only have a short time period in order to order it. But this is a $25 plus tax, non-commissional business kit to offer to new opportunities, new consultants, for products for $134 retail value. Plus, they're getting sales tools, their personal website. Most companies will charge. I think the lowest I've seen is $15, and the highest I've seen is $22 per month for that, for them to be a consultant and have web orders. Jafra gives you a product catalog, training, virtual tools, social media contents, and of course, wonderful friendship that you meet throughout the month. So we have a lot going on right now, Vicki, and we'll talk about more of it.
Thank you, Bronwyn. That was excellent. I hope all of us can send this to all of our consultants. What a great resource. Don't forget to call Jafra. If you want to call 1-800-852-3728. Thank you, Bronwyn. We'll see you next week, but I'm going to stay on right now and we can visit for a minute. But thank you very much. Join us every week on the Hive at 5 Pacific time.